We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
પાર્ટી ટાઈમ હોય કે હોય સેલિબ્રેશન મોમેન્ટ્સ, આખા જામનગરનું એક જ ડેસ્ટિનેશન છે બિગ બાઇટ. કેમ કે ત્યાં છે જંગલી સેન્ડવિચ, મંચુરિયન મશરૂમ મસ્ટર્ડ સેન્ડવિચ, પુલ અપાર્ટ બન, છોલે પૂરી, ચાઇનીઝ ભેલ, કોકોનટ ફોરેસ્ટ શેક and lots more.
Big Bite, હોટેલ સ્વસ્તિની બાજુમાં, પંચવટી, જામનગર. હોમ ડિલિવરી માટે કોલ 9574443377.
કેમ છો બધા? મજામાં? Okay, now let's look at today's session. Now from the first slide and from that small audio clip, you must have already guessed what is our today's topic. But before I actually start with today's topic, let us have a brief recap. You are a marketing manager. You are preparing a tactical marketing plan which includes 4 P's of marketing. In that, we are discussing the 4th P of marketing, that is promotion. In our last lecture, we discussed what are the different tools of promotion. And we also saw what are its relative merits and demerits of different tools of promotion. Today, we'll be taking one of the tool of promotion, which is most important, that is advertising. So supposing you are an advertising manager, you are reporting to promotion manager, who in turn is reporting to marketing manager. You, along with promotion manager and marketing manager, have to prepare a advertising plan. How will you start? What are the major decisions that you have to take in preparing a advertising plan? So let us see that what are the major decisions to be taken in deciding an advertising plan, and what are some of the critical points in preparing the advertising plan. Okay, then before we go ahead, let me ask you a simple question. Yeah, I have this habit of asking question, અને ભાઈ મારી તકલીફ તો રહેવાની છે. So my question is, how many advertisements you have seen yesterday? Today, from morning till now, how many advertising message you have seen? Any guess? Early morning, you wake up, you start your phone, you log into social media, you will find some advertising message. You go to Facebook, after every 2-3 posts, you see an advertising message. You open Instagram, after every 2-3 posts, you see an advertising message. Yeah, by the way, Facebook is for an older generation like me. You people are more on Instagram. But yes, on Instagram also, after every 2-3 posts, you see one advertising message. You open up a newspaper, every page in a newspaper will have some advertisement here or there. You switch on a TV, after every 10 to 15 minutes on a TV, you will have a commercial break. You go out, અત્યારે નહીં, but on a normal day, you go out, you see hoardings, you see posters, you see wall painting. After every 3 polls, you see some advertising message here and there. A normal consumer is exposed to more than 200 advertisements in a day. But the point is, how many of these advertisements he remembers, and how many of these advertisements he is able to recollect when he needs it. So it provides an opportunity as well as challenge for you as a marketer, that in this world where there is a flood of advertisement, how will you make your advertisement in a way that not only consumer pays attention to your advertisement, but he also comprehends your message and act in a way you want him to act. So as a brand manager or an advertising manager or a promotion manager, your first step is to how to capture the consumer's attention, and then we will decide what are the other steps to be designed in preparing an advertising plan. What is advertisement? This is a Philip Kotler definition of advertisement. Advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods, or services by an identified sponsorer. The difference between advertisement and publicity is, in publicity you don't know who has paid for this publicity. But in advertisement it is given that he is the publisher of advertisement. So it's an identified sponsorer. Secondly, you can give advertisement for anything. It can be a good, it can be services, or it can be a simple idea like be vegetarian, say no to junk food. These are all ideas that are to be promoted. Before we go ahead and prepare a advertising plan, I have just taken an example of two competing brands of coffee. There is one brand called Brew Coffee and second is Nescafe. Now you see this picture. This is an advertisement on the front page, first page of Times of India. How beautiful the advertisement is. There is a triangular shaped bottle. There is a coffee powder which is spilled on the floor, and in that spilled coffee powder there is 100% which is written, and one of the zero of this 100% is in form of aroma. And different people of the society are taken which are feeling the aroma. So it says, wake up and smell the coffee. So there is a politician which says, nation looks forward to 100% aroma. There is a sports star which want to deliver the 100% but highly excited about the aroma. There is a woman who is an activist and she is also smelling the aroma. So they want to create a feeling and associate a feeling with the brew, that brew gives 100% aroma, and aroma itself will make you fresh. Is it effective? Remember, Times of India na front page upar અડધા પાનાની જાહેરાત આપવી, ઓલ ઇન્ડિયા લેવલ ઉપર જો આ જાહેરાત આપતા હોય તો એ લોકોએ મિનિમમ 10 થી 12 લાખનો ખર્ચો કર્યો છે. ખાલી ગુજરાતમાં ટાઈમ્સ ઓફ ઇન્ડિયાના ફ્રન્ટ પેજ ઉપર કલર જાહેરાત આપવી હોય તો લગભગ 1 થી 1.25 લાખ લાગે. Is it effective? I don't know. Just think about it. Completely opposite to it, there is also an ad by a coffee brand which is Nescafe. Very simple. એ લોકો અડધું પેજ નથી લીધું, બટ ન્યૂઝપેપરની સાઈડમાં ક્યાંક રાઈટ સાઈડ ઉપર એ લોકોએ રાખ્યું છે, એક પરફેક્ટ દિન કે લીએ એક પરફેક્ટ કપ. So there is a cup of Nescafe which says now only ₹2, 1 per cup. And it says 1.5 gram. So simple advertisement, nothing much, just informing now only ₹2 Nescafe. Nescafe is a brand from Nestle. A simple advertisement, but is it effective? શું લાગે છે? Which will capture your attention? Which advertisement is more effective in terms of communicating its message to its target audience? Think about it. So let's come to the main topic. How will you start preparing an advertising plan? What are the major decisions to be taken in preparing an advertising plan? The major decisions to be taken are summarized as 5 M's of advertising. These 5 M's of advertising are mission, money, message, media, and measurement. So when you are starting preparing an advertising plan, the first step is mission. What is your objective? તમે જાહેરાત શું કામ કરવા માંગો છો? એની પાછળનું તમારું objective શું છે? Whether you want to inform the consumer, whether you want to increase the sales, or whether you want to create a brand image in the consumer's mind. Second is money. Second M is money. કેટલો ખર્ચો કરો? 5 લાખ બરાબર રહેશે કે 10 લાખ જોશે? 10 લાખ ગણા કે 1 કરોડ જોશે? How can you decide what will be the appropriate budget for my advertising plan? So you have to decide upon the budget, that is money. Third, message. Message includes how to say, who will say. What will be your creativity in communicating your advertising message to the consumers? Fourth M, media. કયું media use કરશું? Whether I want to use television media or a print media like newspaper, brochure, leaflet, magazine. Whether I should use digital media like YouTube channel, website, social media, or outdoor media like hoarding, wall painting, etc. And last M is measurement. After deciding the advertising campaign, to what extent my campaign has been effective, આપણે જે objective set કર્યા હતા, at the end of the campaign, have we achieved that objective? If yes, to what extent? Or what is something that went wrong in our advertising campaign? So I am just repeating again, the 5 M's of advertising are mission, money, message, media, and measurement. Let's look at these M's in slight details. The first M, which is mission. What is your objective in designing the advertising message? Now the objective could be broadly classified into 4 categories. One is increasing the awareness. If your target audience is not aware about your brand, your products and services, your first step is to increase the level of awareness among the consumers. So there we try and give informative advertisement. એકવાર માણસોને અવેરનેસ આવી ગઈ કે હા તમારી બ્રાન્ડ છે અને અવેલેબલ છે, the next probable objective could be persuasive advertising. Persuasive advertising means creating an image of a product or a service in the consumer's mind, associating feelings with the brand and building a brand personality. Like the brew advertisement which you saw in previous slide, the brew want to create an image in a consumer's mind that the brew stands for fresh aroma. So the aroma, જે સુગંધ આવશે બ્રૂની કોફીમાંથી, that itself will be fresh and energetic. So that is a persuasive objective what they are trying to achieve. The third is reminder kind of an advertisement. Don't forget to buy. Time for a Pepsi break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Just reminding the consumers about the brand. And last is reinforcement advertising. The reinforcement objective means just reinforcing our brand image in a consumer's mind so that our recall is a top of the mind recall. Like you look at, the advertisement of Amul. So it says Amul Doodh Peeta Hai India. So it's an old advertisement, but you are reinforcing the brand image again and again. So 4 commonly used objective. Again, they are commonly used. A particular brand manager could have its own set of objective, but the commonly referred objective are awareness, persuasion, reminder, and reinforcement. The next term, that is money. What should be my appropriate advertising budget? એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગમાં વધારે ખર્ચો તો નથી થતો ને, કે એઝ કમ્પેર્ડ ટુ કોમ્પિટિટર્સ આપણે ઓછું તો નથી કરતા ને? હાઉ વિલ યુ ડિસાઇડ દેટ ધીસ ઇઝ માય એપ્રોપ્રિએટ બજેટ which is an optimal, neither more nor less? Now, there are different tactics of deciding the budget, which we already discussed in the previous class, and more or less the same tactics that you use for deciding the promotional budget can be applied for deciding the advertising budget also. The needs to be considered in setting an advertising budget are A. Stages in the product life cycle. If your product is in introduction stage of PLC, you need to have a better advertising budget because you need to create an awareness about a brand. Similarly, if your product is in the growth stage of PLC, again you need to have a good advertising budget because this is where you want to differentiate your brand as compared to competitors and try and persuade the consumers that why your brand is superior as compared to the competitor's brand. Why I should drink Nescafe and not brew coffee or vice versa. So if I want to do so, I need a decent budget, otherwise I cannot do. When your brand enters the maturity stage of PLC, it's okay you have a less expenditure on advertisement and you invest more on sales promotion. And obviously in declining, you don't need an advertising budget. So A, stages in a product life cycle. B, market share and consumer base. If you want more market share, you need to have a larger budget. But if you are ready to have a niche strategy and you want to cater only to a small segment of the market, you can have a smaller advertising budget. The third is competition and clutter. If your category has so many competitors and all the competitors are fighting for a same share of consumers, then you need to have a larger advertising budget. Say for example, the mobile handset market. Now, the consumer base for mobile handset in India is very big. But at the same time, there are a lot of competitors. And all these competitors are fighting for a same share of consumers. Everybody wants money from Indian middle class. So there are Chinese brands like Oppo, Vivo, MI. There are Korean brands like Samsung and LG. There are American brands like Apple. And all are fighting for the same set of customers. So if competition is more and there's a lot of clutter, so many players in the market, you need to have a larger advertising budget. Similarly, the advertising frequency. If your brand is such that competitors are aggressive and the consumer tends to forget your brand, then you need to repeat the advertisement so many times. So if the frequency is high, again you need to have a higher budget. And product substitutability. તમારું પ્રોડક્ટ એવું છે જેનું સબસ્ટિટ્યુટ ઇઝીલી અવેલેબલ છે અને ઇઝીલી શિફ્ટ થઈ જાય છે તમારી બ્રાન્ડ કે તમારા પ્રોડક્ટમાંથી સબસ્ટિટ્યુટ પ્રોડક્ટને વાઇઝે વર્સામાં, then also you need a larger advertising budget. So these are the factors that you need to consider while designing the advertising budget. Third M, deciding the message strategy. Now in message strategy you have to decide how to say, who will say. Now I have just taken a small example of a chai. કોફી પીધી, હવે આપણે ચા પી લઈએ. હવે this is the advertisement of a Brook-Bond red label tea. Is it effective? શું લાગે છે તમને? આ એડવર્ટાઇઝમેન્ટ ન્યૂઝપેપરમાં કે ટીવીમાં કે ક્યાંય બી આપી હોય તો તમારું ધ્યાન ખેંચશે? Well, I think it will attract the consumer's attention. Why? Because there is a contrast effect. જો જે પ્રોડક્ટ છે that is in color and a background advertisement or a background picture is black and white. Now, because it has got a contrast effect, it will definitely attract the consumer's attention. એટલે એક વાર તો નજર પડશે ને ધ્યાન બી પડશે. Second, it is targeted to a housewife. Now you look at a picture, there is a housewife, જેના બે છોકરાઓ છે, one girl and one boy. The kids are laughing and giggling and mother is enjoying a tea. So what does the image it reflects? આ તમે જાહેરાત જો તમારા મગજમાં શું વિચાર આવે છે? That means that mother is getting refreshed with a sip of tea. And this refreshment is, as good as playing with the kids. Now, since she plays with the kids and gets refreshed, similarly is the cup of tea which gives her the energy to get refreshed. A good ad. Definitely a good ad. Which appeal they have used? They have used a emotional appeal. Emotional appeal of a family, of a housewife. Decision what you need to make is whether you should draw a conclusion or you leave it open-ended for the consumers to draw the conclusion. Well, this advertisement, because it is targeted to urban Indian, it has left it open-ended that let the consumer draw their own conclusion. But તમે ઘણીવાર ગામડાના માણસો જોડે વાત કરતા હો તો they lack the ability to draw the conclusion and you have to draw the conclusion for them. Like say, Colgate tooth powder will say, रोजाना Colgate tooth powder ही use करना. Because they have to be said with emphasis કે ભાઈ બીજું કાંઈ નહીં, તું આ જ વાપરજે. Then the order of presentation. The order of presentation should be climax, anti-climax or pyramid. જે એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગનો પંચ હોય, જે એના ગુડ પોઈન્ટ્સ હોય, એ સર છેલ્લે આવવા જોઈએ કે વચ્ચે? Now, these are something that a brand manager has to decide in designing the advertising campaign. The next is who will say. Now, you can have a celebrity, you can have a sports personality or a film star or an anchor or an actor, etc. It could be a model, it could be an announcer, or it could be a typically satisfied customer. So, in designing a message, the brand manager has to decide how to say, who will say. Yeah, again, see this ad. So લાગે છે? Is it effective? Same, a Brook-Bond red label tea targeted to couple, an urban middle class couple who are enjoying each other's company. So see this ad, there's a beautiful kitli, એક કાચની સરસ kitli રાખી છે. કિટલીમાંથી ગરમ ફ્યુમ નીકળે છે. ગરમ ફ્યુમમાં કંઈક હાર્ટ શેપ ડિઝાઇન બની છે અને એ હાર્ટ શેપ ડિઝાઇનમાં એનિમેટેડ કપલ બેઠી છે who are just enjoying the cup of tea in a different land of a glass. Is it effective? First step, શું તમારું ધ્યાન ખેંચે છે? So if is able to attract the consumer's attention, it has cleared the first step that yes, ad is effective. કારણ કે આટલી બધી ચાની બ્રાન્ડ છે, એમાં પહેલાં તો કન્ઝ્યુમરનું ध्यान આપણી બ્રાન્ડ ઉપર પડવું જોઈએ. એ પડે પછી કંઈક આગળ થઈ શકે. So yes, they are able to successfully clear the first step that it is able to capture the consumer's attention. Second, does it create any sort of feeling in you? આ જાહેરાત જોવાથી તમને કઈ ચાના વિચાર આવે છે? ચા વિશે કઈ ફિલિંગ ક્રિએટ થાય છે? If yes, then it has successfully cleared the second step. અને by seeing this advertisement, will you try, maybe at least for once, the red label tea? If yes, then the brand manager or promotion manager has done a good job. But તમે ખાલી જાહેરાત જોઈ અને પાનું ફેરવી નાખશો અને આ બ્રાન્ડને કોઈ વાર ટ્રાય જ ન કરો તો મે બી ભલે ક્રિએટિવિટી સારી છે બટ એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગે પોતાનું કામ નથી કર્યું. સી, એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગનું કામ વેચવું નથી, બટ હા, એકવાર કન્ઝ્યુમરને ટ્રાય કરાવવું એ તો એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગનું કામ ખરા. So will you try? That is what you have to find out. The next M in preparing the advertising campaign is media. Which media you will use? Whether you will use television media or a print media like radio, whether you will use outdoor media or a social media. The selection of the media will probably depend on four things. A, reach. What is reach? That this media is able to reach how many people? Like say for example, there are 50,000 copies of Gujarat Samachar being sold in Jamnagar. And let us assume that one newspaper is on an average read by 4 people. So 50,000 into 4, 2 lakh is the reach of Gujarat Samachar. Similarly, if you look at say a channel like Doordarshan, now Mahabharata has got a GRP rating of say for example 10. Means what? That out of the total number of homes which has gotten access to Doordarshan, 10% people are watching Mahabharata. So the latest statistics says that approximately 1.5 crore people watch Mahabharata every day in India. So if Amul, which is the lead sponsor of Mahabharata in Doordarshan, if Amul is giving an advertisement during the commercial breaks of Mahabharata, Amul is presuming that it is able to reach say 50% of 1.5 crores, approximately 75 lakh people by that program of Mahabharata. So A, you have to decide what is the reach of these media. આ મીડિયા કેવા માણસોને, કેટલા નંબર ઓફ માણસોને પહોંચે છે. સેકન્ડ ઇઝ ફ્રીક્વન્સી. તો જે પ્રોમાં આપણે એડ આપીએ છીએ કે જે મીડિયામાં આપણે એડ આપીએ છીએ એની ફ્રીક્વન્સી કેટલી છે. સપોઝિંગ ન્યૂઝપેપર છે તો દેટ કમ્સ 7 days a week. મહાભારત છે તો દેટ કમ્સ 6 days a week. કોક મેગેઝિન છે તો મેગેઝિન માઇટ કમ once in a week or once in a 15 days. આઉટડોરમાં આપણે ક્યાંય જાહેરાત આપીએ તો 15 દિવસ કે 1 મહિના માટે આપણી જાહેરાત રહીએ. Now this is what we call frequency. Third is impact. એ મીડિયાની કેટલી ઇમ્પેક્ટ છે. Now obviously a television will have more impact than newspaper. Newspaper will have more impact than simple brochure or a leaflet which is sent along with the newspaper as such. Brochure will have a better impact than a wall painting. So you have to decide that what kind of image I want to create. Based on that, how impactful that media would be for my brand. કોઈ luxury ઘડિયાળની brand હોય. So this luxury watch brand, if they give a simple leaflet in the newspaper, that media will not be impactful for them. કારણ કે થોડાક દિવસ પછી લક્ઝરી ઘડિયાળના કાગળિયા ઉપર ખરાબી ખવાતા હશે કે પાન મસાલા બાંધેલા હશે તો એની જે ઇમેજ છે એ આખી ધોવાઈ ગઈ. So you have to decide how impactful that media would be for my brand. And last is exposure. To what extent that required exposure. Again, in choosing the major media, you have to decide what is the characteristics of the target audience and what are their media habits. મારું જે ટાર્ગેટ ઓડિયન્સ છે એ મને ક્યાં મળશે? ઇન્સ્ટાગ્રામમાં મળશે કે ટ્વિટર ઉપર મળશે? મારું ટાર્ગેટ ઓડિયન્સની મીડિયા હેબિટ્સ કઈ છે? એ લોકો છાપું વાંચે છે? જો વાંચતા હોય તો કયું છાપું વાંચે છે? ઇંગ્લિશ છાપું કે ગુજરાતી? ગુજરાતીમાં સવારનું છાપું વાંચે છે કે બપોરનું? નોબત કઈ વાંચે છે. સો વોટ આર ધી મીડિયા હેબિટ્સ ઓફ માય ટાર્ગેટ કન્ઝ્યુમર. સેકન્ડલી, મારું પ્રોડક્ટ કેરેક્ટરિસ્ટિક્સ કેવું છે. મારી પ્રોડક્ટ હાઈ વેલ્યુ છે, મીડિયમ વેલ્યુ છે કે લો વેલ્યુ છે. જો લો ઇન્વોલ્વમેન્ટ પ્રોડક્ટ હોય તો I have to choose that kind of media, and if it's a high involvement product I have to choose media accordingly. Message characteristics. Complicated message deliver કરવાનો છે કે simple message. જો complicated message deliver કરવાનો હોય તો newspaper is a better media, અને simple message જો deliver કરવાનો હોય then we can use outdoor or any other media. So what are the media characteristics and what is its relative cost? These are just factors that needs to be considered in selecting the specific media type. Some of the major media are newspaper media. પણ ન્યૂઝપેપરમાં બી ઘણી બધી વેરાયટી છે. ઇંગ્લિશ ન્યૂઝપેપર, વર્નાક્યુલર ન્યૂઝપેપર. વર્નાક્યુલર ન્યૂઝપેપરમાં સ્ટેટનું ન્યૂઝપેપર અલગ આવે, સિટીનું ન્યૂઝપેપર અલગ આવે, કમ્યુન ન્યૂઝપેપર પાછા અલગ આવે. લાઈક ઇફ યુ સી ટાઈમ્સ ઓફ ઇન્ડિયા, હિન્દુ, ઇન્ડિયન એક્સપ્રેસ, they are all India level newspaper. ગુજરાત સમાચાર, દિવ્ય ભાસ્કર, સંદેશ, they are Gujarat level newspaper. નોબત, આજકાલ, they are regional newspaper or specific to say Jamnagar city. Again, there are some newspaper which are community-based newspaper, say for only for specific community, which comes once in a week or once in a 15 days. So which newspaper I should select? Television. There are more than 200 channels. So brand manager has to decide whether I should advertise on sports channel or news channel, movies channel or music channel, entertainment channel or movie channel. So which television channel? Direct mail. Should I send direct SMS, direct letters or direct email? Radio. Again in radio you have Top FM, you have Radio Mirchi. Which? You have Akashvani. Which radio channel you will choose? Magazine. Which type and which kind of magazines you will choose? There are magazines like India Today, Outlook Express, Outlook Money. There are magazines like Abhiyan, Chitralekha, etc. Which magazine I should select? Outdoor. મારે હોર્ડિંગ લગાડવા કે વોલ પેઇન્ટિંગ કરાવવું, કેશ કાઉન્ટરની બાજુમાં પોસ્ટર લગાડવું કે બીજું કંઈક કરવું. So which outdoor media I should select? Yellow Pages, which is a directory, and Yellow Pages is largely used for B2B kind of a product. Newsletters, brochure, individual brochure આપવા કે બલ્કમાં આપવા, ટેલિફોન મારે ડાયરેક્ટ કોલિંગ કરાવવું કે નહીં, or I should use internet. These are just major media types. A brand manager can select multiple medias or even some of the media out of this. Again, within media, we have place advertisement. Place advertisement like billboards. Billboards or hoardings, public spaces. Public spaces includes like bus shelter, railway station, airports, advertisement within the railway compartment, etc. Product placement. Product placement in the sense that, you know, on the roadside you put up a kiosk, and on that kiosk you put a product placement. Like મારુતિની કાર લોન્ચ થવાની હોય તો એ રોડ ઉપર એક કેનોપી જેવું બાંધી લઈએ અને કેનોપી ઉપર એ પ્રોડક્ટ પ્લેસમેન્ટ રાખે કે પીપલ પાસિંગ બાય એ પ્રોડક્ટ જોઈ શકે, ફીલ કરી શકે કે એની ટેસ્ટ ડ્રાઈવ લઈ શકે. And point of purchase. Point of purchase essentially means the place where you want to purchase the product. Like, you know, if you go to that Reliance Super, just next to the cash counter, there is a Cadbury's fridge which is kept in, along with an Amitabh Bachchan poster carrying the hand of Cadbury with him. So that's a point of purchase. You know, for those students who are planning to take marketing as a specialization, we will have a very big discussion on media because it's very difficult and complicated subject. In Sem-2, you just have to go through the brief. But again, in Sem-3, we will have in-depth about the media. Within media, the few decisions that we need to take is the media continuity, concentration, flitting, and pulsing. These are all related to the scheduling of your advertising campaign. Now, continuity means કે હું કન્ટિન્યુઅસ એડવર્ટાઇઝમેન્ટ આપું. હું નક્કી કરું કે રોજ છાપામાં આપણે એક જાહેરાત આપવી જોઈએ આવતા 1 મહિના માટે. તો 1 મહિના માટે છાપાની એક સ્પેસ બુક કરી લઉં અને કન્ટિન્યુઅસ એડવર્ટાઇઝમેન્ટ રહીએ. રોજ મહાભારતના બ્રેકમાં મારે આ જાહેરાત આપવાની છે 28 દિવસના લોકડાઉન દરમિયાન. Now that kind of a scheduling pattern is what we call continuity. Second is concentration. In concentration means I give a heavy dose of advertisement on a single day or in only couple of days. કે ભાઈ this Saturday, Sunday 11 ને 12 તારીખે મારે ફૂલ જાહેરાત કરવી છે, પછી નહીં. So that kind of a scheduling pattern is called concentration. The third is flitting. Now flitting is deciding a schedule on which you have advertisement. So there are days of advertisement and there are days of break. Okay, you decide that Monday to Thursday I will have 2 advertisement daily on a TV. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no advertisement. Again Monday to Thursday, 2 advertisement daily. Again Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no advertisement. Now this type schedule pattern of advertisement is called flitting. The next is pulsing. Pulsing means what? That there are days where you have a medium dose of advertisement and there are days where you have a heavy dose of advertisement. Like say you decide that every day I will put 1 post on Instagram about my product or a brand. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you put 5 posts. Again from Monday to Thursday, you put 1 post. Again from Friday to Sunday, you put 5 posts daily. So there are days when you are heavy advertisement, you are bombarding it, and there are days where you put less advertisement. That kind of a scheduling pattern is called pulsing. So schedule pattern includes continuity, concentration, flitting, and pulsing. Now if you have paid attention to the last slide, there is a term or there is a picture, and in that picture there is some name written, AC Nielsen. કે નિલ્સન. આ નિલ્સન ભાઈ કોણ છે ને અત્યારે અહીંયા ક્યાંથી આવ્યા? શું કામ છે નિલ્સનનું અત્યારે? AC Nielsen is one of the largest research company in the world. So if somebody wants to make a career in research, AC Nielsen is a company to work with. જેમ રિલાયન્સ રિફાઇનરીમાં છે, નિલ્સન રિસર્ચમાં છે. Now there are companies like AC Nielsen, Indian companies like ORG Marg and IMRB who are continuously doing research. So as a brand manager, either you can outsource the research to these companies અને એ તમારા વતી research કરે અને કા તમે research કરો. Many times research is found to be expensive, and because research is expensive, it is outsourced. But let us look at the 5th M of your advertising campaign, that is measurement. Now in measurement, what are the decisions that you need to take? First is you have to do 2 kind of research: communication effect research and sales effect research. Communication effect research means with the advertisement આપણે જે કન્ઝ્યુમરને કમ્યુનિકેટ કરવા માંગીએ છીએ એ થયું કે નહીં, that is communication effect research. And last is the sales effect research, કે આપણે એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ કેમ્પેઇન કર્યું પછી કેટલી ઇન્ક્વાયરી જનરેટ થઈ, કેટલા માણસોએ બ્રાન્ડ વિશે તપાસ કરી, કેટલા ટ્રાય કરી, how many people tried our brand. Now this kind of a research is called sales effect research. So communication research and sales research. In communication, the 3 research to be done is consumers feedback, portfolio test and laboratory test. In consumer feedback, you do after your campaign is done. Now, once your campaign is done, I ask you કે ભાઈ તમે ગઈકાલ કઈ જાહેરાત જોઈ હતી, કઈ જાહેરાત હતી, શું કહેવા માંગતા હતા. હવે એમાં જો મારી બ્રાન્ડ આવે તો that means my advertising campaign has been effective. જો ન આવે તો I have to give a hint. કે ભાઈ have you seen the advertisement જેમાં કંઈક दूध કહેતા હતા, તો રિકલેક્ટ થાય, હા અમૂલની ક્યાંક જાહેરાત હતી ખરા. Now that is with the hint. So that is where you have to find out whether the consumer is able to recollect your brand or not. જો recollect થાય તો તમારી એડવર્ટાઇઝમેન્ટ સારી હતી અને ઇફેક્ટિવ હતી. જો ન થાય તો પૈસા પાડી માગ્યા. Second is the portfolio test. In a portfolio test, you show 4 to 5 advertisements to the consumers and see their reaction. That which test is giving more reaction. કઈ જાહેરાત ઉપર એનું ધ્યાન પડે છે, કેવી જાહેરાત ઉપર એનું ધ્યાન પડે છે અને કયા મેસેજ વાંચે છે, એના આધારે આપણે આપણી જાહેરાત બનાવીએ. That kind of a research technique is called portfolio test. Laboratory test, it's a closed group research. So you call 4 to 5 people from your target audience. They are made to sit in a comfortable environment in a room or a laboratory. They are shown couple of advertisements. Their reactions are noted, and based on that, we design a proper advertisement. And last is the sales effect advertisement, where you see, that જાહેરાત આપ્યા પછી કેટલી ઇન્ક્વાયરી જનરેટ થઈ, કેટલા માણસોએ ટ્રાય કર્યું. જો જાહેરાતનું કામ વેચવું નથી, બટ યસ એકવાર કન્ઝ્યુમરને ટ્રાય કરાવવું એ તો જાહેરાતનું કામ છે જ. So if consumer is trying your brand by looking at an advertisement, that means you as an advertising manager have done a proper job. જો નથી કરતો તો ભાઈ તમે ફેલ થાવ છો. કેમ્પેનિંગ રીવોક કરવાની જરૂર છે. Okay, so just some of the research techniques. You have a different research technique for print ad, for TV ad, for house test, tailor test, etc. We'll discuss in detail all this test maybe once the college reopens environment, because it would be slightly difficult to explain this in online environment. Now what I've done today is instead of giving you simple quiz, I have just taken a small advertisement and you are supposed to analyze this advertisement for me. So just open a link which I am sharing it with you. Go to that advertisement. It's a beautiful ad by Nescafe. And there is a beautiful relationship that is shown between father and a son, where father feels proud that his son is ready to take up his legacy. And it says, like, Jeene ki nahi raftar, Nescafe. Just go through this advertisement, analyze it. શું લાગે છે advertisement effective છે? And answer the questions based on this. Just to have a recap, in designing an advertising campaign, there are 5 M's that needs to be decided. You have to start with mission. What is our objective? Second, money. What should be our appropriate budget? Third, message. What I should say, how I should say, who will say. Fourth, media. Which media I will use. And last is the measurement. These are what we call 5 M's of advertisement. Tomorrow's class will go through the sales promotional campaign, and then we will look at marketing based upon your position in the marketplace. Thank you. Go through the link and fill up the questionnaire. Stay home, stay safe. Kai questions hoy to welcome. Please ask the questions.